welcome back to episode 3 of the West Ham career mode, guys. Obviously, in the last episode, it didn't go quite how I expected. 2 draws and a loss in the Champions League was a big blow, if I'm honest. But I'm ready to really bounce back now, smash this game against Southampton in the Premier League. There was a couple of adjustments that I made in the last video, I think at the end, just from my sort of beginner's kind of experience. There was a couple of bits where the audio sort of cut out a little bit and it was a little bit behind, so I've managed to work on that. And I'm now going to be cracking on and trying my best to make these videos even better for you guys. Again, please leave comments and likes. It really helps my confidence. There's been a couple of nice comments already, which has helped me improve myself and learn from it. But looking at the squad at the moment, guys, the team looks pretty knackered, which is a bit of a pain for a Prem game. I'm going to rest Coutinho. I'm going to rest Felipe Anderson. I don't dare rest Morata at the moment, so I'm going to leave him up the top there, potentially bring on Nacho. Obiang and Gomez are going to have to strengthen it out in the middle because we've still got these 2 injuries. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but it's going to be something we're going to have to deal with. I may play Galloway at right back for this game as well. So let's jump into it. Go, guys. Let's see if we can capitalise and get a win at St Mary's Stadium. Hard place to go to, but I think it's definitely doable. We just need to be playing a lot better than we did in the last game. By the young man, by the 17-year-old, cuts inside. Moreno finds a spot, hits it, and it's a great save again by Forster. We're starting to force a couple of openings now, guys, so it goes out for a corner ball. The corner's whipped in. Maximovic! And Maximovic just nods it home, puts West Ham 1-0, not Southampton. Puts Southampton down by 1 goal. That's exactly what we needed, boys. The confidence is back. Great goal by Maximovic. Again, thanks to my friend Marcus, who was able to find this guy from Torino. Real asset, 6'4" in the air. You are not going to be beating him, and he's fired at home. Great finish to put the boys in blue up 1 up.
It's a real tussle between the 2 of them.
No. Oh my God, Southampton have managed to score. And West Ham are going through such a dry patch at the moment. Half time now, guys. The score being 1-1. I really think the main problem in this team at the moment is the lack of energy I've got in the middle. I've got nothing to charge through and create chances because look at Obiang's stamina. It's appalling. Down to Morata, who can just about keep that in. Beats his man. Cuts inside Morata. It's a pen, and it's a pen. Deserved pen. He's been pushed in the back. And it is a penalty kick. We've got to make the most of this now, guys. Brilliant top corner. Are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking shitting me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Gomez still has the ball.
See the deflection there. Morata.
That's another pen. That's another pen. Get in there. And this time we cannot miss it, boy. Red card. Got to make the most of this now, boys. Morata again. I'm going to put it in exactly the same place. The place I'm comfortable normally with going. And oh my gosh, he's nearly saved it. But Morata has put it in the top corner. And luckily it is 2-1. Southampton are down to 10 men. So more energy. Found a bit of space. Knocks it through. And it's an awful ball. But Nacho's nearly got the end of it. Just had an injury to Gomez, guys, and obviously that is because of the lack of fitness he's got. So, I mean, the last option, really, what I'm going to have to do is just put Felipe Anderson in the middle. Really not convenient, but I think it's just going to have to do. Oh my God, his bar is completely red. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, Felipe Anderson's going to have to come in the middle just to cover for this last bit of the game. Hopefully we've got a little bit of a rest after this game. I haven't quite checked yet, but I think that's going to have to do us for now and hold out on this 2-1 win, which we've been sort of sweating out for the rest of the game. We'll win. Brendan Galloway, back to Bale, back to Galloway, back to Nacho, back to Antonio. Great ball by Nacho, and somehow we've not managed to score, but come back out to Moreno, who's hit it from distance, and somehow that's not a goal, which it really should have been. Nice bit of play. Antonio just not quite with the finish at the end there, but it should be 3-1, boys. But luckily we are still winning, and we are in the last minute. And I think this has pretty much got to be the end now, guys, and it is. Final 4 whistle goes. It's a 2-1 finish. our players were shattered, and that is something we really did struggle with in the end there. But we have managed to get the win, which is very important considering our position in the league. We need to get that cushion back. We're going to jump into a little bit of training now again then, guys. It's the usual kind of players. Morata's getting very close to going up on a few stats, nearly at 98 attack positioning, so we'll do a couple of sessions on him. Again, he's dribbling and ball control, looking to almost go up. Someone we've been training for a while is Moreno. Somebody again who's nearly going up, 18 years old now, so he has had a birthday, so
West Bromwich Albion 0, Everton 1.
Coutinho is very close to going up again. Who else could we train? I think Gomez could deserve a little bit of training, so we'll throw them training sessions in. Again, simulating it all, I don't see the point of playing training. It's a waste of time, you get similar sort of results. And Coutinho has grown to an 89 rating, and Morata's grown to an 87 rating. Something I have not really expected to happen, to be honest there, guys. But very, very impressive. That's put my team ratings up even more, which is really, really good. The game again, EA, three days after, which seems very odd. It wouldn't happen, but we're going to play our second team as it is our cup match again. We have got a player back from injury. It's only Richie Delat. Unfortunately, it's not either De Oliveira or Leroy Fer at the moment. Don't need to look at that squad report. What I'm going to do with you guys whilst I'm here as well is just show you a quick squad report of how my team has built this season. Obviously, you haven't watched the career mode right from the start, so I think that's going to be very beneficial for you guys. Danilo, Danilo's grown to an 88 rated, which is another growth in my team, so since the last game. So he was an 87 rated when I brought him in. Varane stayed the same. Maximovic, I've managed to grow by 2 ratings, so he's now an 87. Alexandra has grown by a rating, he's up to 85. Gomez this season has gone up by 1, so he's up to an 88. Obiang's gone up to 79. Coutinho has now had two growths in his stats, so that's a really good one as well. Gareth Bale up to 92, which is surprising as he's obviously 30 now, but he's still growing, which is very positive. Morata's up by 2, which is good because he did drop last season due to his long-term injury. Going back down, Felipe Anderson's still the same. Moreno's obviously up by 4, but that's due to his age. I've been training him frequently, so that's a really, really good one. Oscar Ball could be used about once, don't really know who he is. So, I hear Nacho hasn't grown, but he obviously is a bench player, so that's handy. Galloway stayed the same. Ilori's managed to grow one, which is nice. Randall stayed the same. Antonio stayed the same. De Oliveira's up to an 85 again, which is really nice. And I think other than that, players we're not really too worried about. But Leroy Fer, obviously, he's injured, so we've got broken elbows. He's back in 3 weeks or so. But yeah, 82 rating for him is really good. Something that I don't think many people would expect him to reach. Other than that, Richard Black stayed the same. So there's a quick squad report as to how we're going. So what we're going to...
So here we go then, guys. We're going to jump into our next fixture against Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup. Obviously the replay, which we slipped up in my last episode, wasn't what we hoped for, but we are playing the replay now. Obviously my main concern is going to be the fitness levels, because we've only just had a game, which is a real pain. And to be honest with you, I'm actually going to play the 61 rated in the middle. Obviously he's not going to be the best player, but fitness for me is something that's very important in this FIFA. Somebody like Moreno may as well keep him on the reserves this game because he's so knackered he's not even going to get on. I'm going to play Ilori. I'm going to play Galloway, even though he played last game. Obiang is still proving a little bit of a concern, but I'm going to keep him in there for now. Up front, I'm going to start Nacho so Morata can come on. I think I'm going to start Bale for now, and then if we need to bring him off. We have got this guy Borg. He's not good, obviously, but he's got a little bit of pace about him, and he's got some good dribbling stats. So if we need to bring him on, then we most certainly can do that. So let's jump into the game now then, guys. Here we go then, guys. The game away at Sheffield Wednesday, and we are kicking off. We've got to make this a much better performance than we did in the last fixture when we played them at home as a 1-1 draw. So let's see if we can capitalise on that and beat them in.
Always see it these days. Just teammates will be
Danilo spots the run by Nacho. He's made himself a space, cuts in on his stronger side. Nacho, and he's buried it for 1-0. Great finish by the youngster, and he's really playing well in these cup games, guys. Like I say, again, a player I really recommend you do go for if you're looking to do a lower sort of side. But that's put us 1-0 up, so let's hope that we can retain that lead now.
Really good, cool, composed finish.
Yang spots the run out wide by Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson's onto that. Nice touch by the Brazilian. Cuts back inside. Not many options available for him. Nice ball into the 61 rated Josh Cullen, I believe his name is. Coutinho's found a bit of space. Coutinho hits it, and that is 2-0. And this is what we should have been doing in the first game, guys. But Coutinho runs to the corner flag, gives it a bit of a punch, which is a bit odd. But yeah, 2-0 up, really, really impressive. Great start from the boys, especially from the young Josh Cullen in the middle. 61 rated, doesn't really mean anything to me, and if they're going to play well. His heart's obviously at West Ham, and we're 2-0 up. So let's see if we can keep that lead now. It should be pretty simple. But again, I'm not going to rule Sheffield Wednesday out, especially not after the last
Talk about
fixture.
passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
Sheffield Wednesday are back on the attack though. Don't want to be conceding here, guys. It's going to put a lot of pressure on for us. And it's a great hit. That's an absolute bullet by Sheffield Wednesday. And that's put a lot of pressure on us again, boys. To be honest, there's no stopping that at all. He's managed to find a bit of space as well. Coutinho's in his way. Felipe Anderson hits the ball and it's gone out for a corner. So Sheffield Wednesday to swing the corner in. It's gone to the far post. Chested it down and he's absolutely nailed it top corner. What is going on, guys? What is going on? How have they scored 2 insane goals like that? That makes no sense.
What a strike that is.
That makes no sense at all. Who's marking him? There's a free man at the back, guys. Oh my good lord. I said I wasn't going to write him out, and I think I did, to be honest. I need to stop doing that because that's so frustrating. Got to get back into this now, guys. Has a nice goal, has a hit, and it's a great save. Bale puts it back in the middle. Nacho nodded at home, but Bale is just offside.
They were in otherwise.
So Felipe Anderson, and I think it's time for a sub, guys. Felipe Anderson is really in a poor set of form at the moment. Gomez is going to come on for Obiang. We're going to bring on Antonio, and at the same time we're going to bring on Morata. Bale's also shattered. We're going to push Nacho outside. Hopefully these kind of set of fresh legs is going to be able to bring something to the team. Got nobody forward. The only guy with a bit of energy here is Morata, so we're going to have to take advantage of that. And it has gone into extra time. Really something that we're not going to be wanting to do, especially if it goes to penalties or we manage to go out now. This is going to really, really frustrate me. But we've made all of our substitutions. Coutinho looks shattered, but we're going to have to make advantage of Antonio and Morata. So here we go, guys. Let's see if we can make something of this first half of extra time.
It's underway.
Coutinho picks it up in the middle. Morata plays it over. Antonio's just about in here, guys. Can he hold him off? Can he bury it? Antonio's hit the frickin' post in the last minute. Nacho leaps and the keeper's punched it out for a throw-in. Oh, and it is into the second half of extra time. That should have been 3-2, boys. Oh my gosh. We're really struggling now. Coutinho's got no energy left whatsoever. Cuts inside. Tried to find himself some space, and that's got to be. It's a free kick on the edge of the area, guys. I did just think it was out of the area, to be fair. I think it's a good decision by the ref. We've got to make the most of this now, though, boys.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
So we're going to lay this off. I think it's the best way, otherwise it's going to go straight over the bar. Lays it off to Danilo, who hits it, and he's hit the post. Oh my gosh, they've hit the post twice in extra time now. Come on, boys, let's push this forward now. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that.
Gets it back. Oh, it goes across.
The ball goes in, and Sheffield Wednesday have scored. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
Scored one similar to this myself, Martin.
Are you actually having a laugh? All of this play, and they've done that. 2-0 up. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that, guys. That's absolutely... so much for winning the treble this year. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, come on. We've got to make the most of these last chances now. Play it into Morata. Morata has just messed it up. And that is it, guys. I can't believe that we've lost that. I really can't. And this is just not showing the form we've had all season. We're out of the FA Cup and we were 2-0 up and we were playing Sheffield Wednesday. And somehow we've managed to lose. Really frustrating result, possibly the most frustrating so far this season. But again, we've got to go on. I don't even care about looking at the other results now because we're not in the competition. It's not something I'm worried about. The only thing I'm worried about now is winning that Prem and winning that Champions League. We've finally got a bit of rest, which is actually what we needed, because EA still can't get it right with the fixtures. I think that was one of the main problems in that game. We struggled so much with the fitness. We just couldn't run. Who have we got? Nacho, buddy, you're on the bench, so you're going to have to face that. no tournament money out of that really. But we're going to jump straight into the next game, guys, against Stoke. So guys, unfortunately there were some difficulties with uploading the Stoke game. Some of the audio cut out and the video footage was messing up a little bit on my laptop. So many apologies for that we weren't able to capture some of the highlights. However, it was a 1-1 draw, a frustrating game. We took an early loss by Mbira Juice and poor defending. He managed to nod it home, but then we did get a goal back from Gareth Bale at the far post with a drilled low ball from Antonio. Other than that, guys, there wasn't really a lot happening. Again, I was really struggling with my fitness in the middle of the pitch. But yeah, other than that, not really many chances. Gareth Bale hit the post with a free kick, so we were a bit unlucky. We didn't play very well, and it did finish as a 1-1 draw. But if we jump back out into this now, we can see that I believe... sorry, if I jump into the office, guys, looking at the inbox, we have got Leroy Fer back from injury, so that is a massive bonus to us. Obviously, with the fitness struggling, he has got 92 stamina, so he is a guy that can play in continuous games, and obviously we have got Obiang to rotate, which will give him a good rest now. But thanks for watching this episode, guys. In the next episode, as you see, we'll be taking on West Brom. We are still 6 points clear at the top of the table, so that's not a massive loss to us. Apologies massively for the Stoke game, not being able to get it in there, but we are jumping to the end of the season, and it is getting to that point now. I want to be getting to the end of the season so that I can start this brand new career mode, which we can start from day one, because it is going to be a really, really good one. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time.